you're here, it's because you heard about the fight of Logan Paul on KSI. Full disclosure, I didn't watch the fight. I'm not interested in boxing as much. I like more UFC and MMA. So I didn't watch the fight. I just heard about the outcome, and I'm Team Logan. So I'm a bit disappointed, but that's life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So it took him a while to come out with a video. I don't know why, but I want to watch this video and see what he has to say. Let's watch it. Alright, let's go. Oh, this is the punch that everyone talks about.
From the United Kingdom,
the punch down in the head. I love it how he's prepared with the hand. This is Logan. This is Logan. What's that? Inversion?
It's an honor to be here tonight to roast my best friend, Ogun.
Oh, it's the roast. It's the walk of shame, something like that.
I left the L off because you took the biggest L of your entire life on Saturday night.
Where did you learn your boxing skills? UPS or FedEx?
My question is, there was a fake Ed Sheeran at your boxing match. Why didn't anybody let us know that there was going to be a fake boxer fighting in the boxing match? Okay, that was you, by the way.
It will be hard.
I mean, I thought I was a real boxer. I thought I was. Like, I am like technically a professional boxer.
Are you happy Maverick died before seeing you ruin the Maverick name?
Oh.
Hi, I would keep it
George know how to get him. George knows.
short and sweet.
Just like you.
Like me?
Just like you, yeah.
I don't get it.
It's just short and sweet.
It's fucked up, bro.
By the way, we didn't see Evans for a long, long time. I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm glad to see him again.
You probably don't know this, but I wasn't sober for your fight. Thank God. Being a dwarf and all, they sat me in the front row so I could see. After the second round, I politely asked them if they could move me to the back.
I sat next to your divorced parents, and I think they knew right away watching your fight was the worst decision they ever did together.
Oh, he's getting deep. Holy shit, he come prepared. George is a killer.
Sorry. I saw Justin Bieber walked out with you. Did you think he wrote the song One Less Lonely Girl about you? Or the hit song I'm Sorry?
You didn't have sex for 3 months leading into the fight. Was that actually your way of saving it all for when you fucked yourself, me, and your entire fan base on Saturday night?
Mike, it's not getting deep, not stingy, but it's good. He rushed you in the nice way, not getting too deep. I love it. Mike is fun.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I fucked you, Mike.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's a great comeback.
On before. How does it feel knowing that Jake and Tana's marriage is more real than you as a fighter?
We talked to a few of your ex-girlfriends, and they all said you never lasted more than 2 rounds. In some ways, was this a win?
They're good.
Now it's my turn. To my dear friend Mike. You know, I may have lost the fight, but at least I didn't lose my girlfriend to David Dobrik.
Oh.
Mac, you're my best friend.
This is not even funny. This is bad.
Friend from Ohio. But I've actually decided to replace you with Justin Bieber and send you back to Plymouth Rock, you fucking pilgrim. If I'm being honest, guys, this whole training camp has been like a roller coaster ride for me and for everyone at the camp, except for Evan, of course, because he wasn't tall enough to get on.
It was his best job right now. The best job. Wait, what about George? The one that sting him the most, roasted him so bad, and nothing?
Okay. I think I'm done with this. Okay, I get it. I'm the biggest pussy on the internet. I know.
Biggest pussy is still going. Fight. Pussy is the one who don't go with fight. Just love. Happen.
Yeah, alright, I lost. I took the L. KSI bested me in the boxing match. But you know what? For some reason, I've been saying this in my interviews you guys may have seen. I just don't feel like I lost. And how could I? JJ and I came together to literally shift culture. This event was unprecedented. We showed the world how strong this new age of digital media is, and you guys, us, the YouTube community, how strong we are when we come together. This fight was...
You still lost. Doesn't matter. You lost in the fight. You win in life.
the most successful boxing fight the Zone has ever had, even more so than their like traditional boxing fights. And we started from YouTube. Like, I'm A, proud of us, the community. B, I think we made huge strides for boxing as well. We brought a ton of new eyes to...
Who cares about boxing? Come on. People come to see them fight, not boxing in general.
And took it seriously. Like, we gave the sport the respect that it deserved. C, we put on a sick show. Like, it's entertainment, right? And I might be a little biased, but our fight was the most entertaining fight of the night. And then D, most important, I'm healthy. JJ's healthy. Like, it doesn't look like I...
Who cares about JJ? We came to see Logan in his own channel. Come on, Logan. Do better than that.
I just got in a fight and beat the shit out of another human being for 6 rounds. My face is still good. My body's not sore. I didn't break any bones. My brain is not damaged. I think it's all good stuff. Great stuff, really. So, bro, I'm gonna do it now. Round of applause for myself and JJ and the whole YouTube community. We rock, dude.
I don't like that. Like, he fought JJ, okay, but now to say he can be with a good relationship with him. I don't care whatsoever. I don't hate KSI. I don't like him. I don't have anything with him. But I came to see Logan. I don't came to see Logan applause KSI and everyone else. You're not the Dalai Lama that won't fish in the world. Come on, man. This is YouTube. Don't applaud KSI and everyone else. You can applaud yourself. Because he did something great in the end of the day. He had the life that everyone else wants, so yeah.
So yeah, dude, it's a win. It's a big win. Yeah, I lost. I lost the fight. Wink face. And quite possibly one of my favorite...
Why wink face? He didn't lose, and no one knows about it. What's going on here? Wink. This fight, you lost. No winking, no nothing. But respect. In 5 years, what he did in his life, from graduation boy to this is amazing.
Moments of the night, and I said this in my win speech. I don't like being a dick. I do the press conferences and I turn into this like witty asshole to put on.
By the way, this look is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know how no one told him that. When he come with the suit, it looks great, but I don't know. I just see it and so it's ridiculous. Cringe. I don't know. I don't like it. And the beard, come on, man. Get up. Maybe it's just me, but the beard and all of this together is just ridiculous to me.
I got a good show and entertain you guys. But I don't like beef or drama. And at the end of the day, KSI and I, we made up. We shook hands in the ring and we settled it. You know, it's weird how it took bashing each other's skulls in to do that, but we did it. Yeah.
In the boxing matches and in UFC, everyone before the fight, they like make the appearance that they hate each other, but everyone knows that in real life they don't hate each other. It's just for the show and, you know, to make it easier to fight the man. Because if you fight someone that you love, you can't fight him properly.
was a sick moment. For the first time in my life, when the announcer told JJ, he's like, yo, is the beef settled? And I remember just looking at him like you look at a girl when you ask her on a date and you're like waiting for the answer. And I was just so excited when like we dapped up. And
Wait, who is the girl here? Okay, hi, Logan Paul. Who asked the question? Let me hear it again.
Announcer told JJ, he's like, yo, is the beef settled? And I remember just looking at him like you look at a girl when you ask her on a date and you're
It's okay, Sai is the girl here. He settled the things down and then he rested.
like waiting for the answer. And I was just so excited when like we dapped up and squashed it. And then also Bieber came to the event, like Wiz Khalifa, Rick Ross.
1 second. Sorry, some fly bothered me here. Took care of it. Next.
Stan Bilzerian. Like, you guys gotta understand, I am, at the end of the day, like, fuck all the followers. Not you guys, like, I love you guys. Like, the number, like, the fact that I have a following, that, all this, like, stuff I have, money, friends, girls, like, fuck all that. I'm a kid from a town in Ohio who planned on being an engineer for the rest of his life. And
True. Yeah, living the dream again.
I thought that until I was 19 years old. I'm 24. All this has happened in 5 years of my life, like a small town kid, like Frogger almost, like I'm like jumping through traffic and I just keep making it to the next level and next level.
This is the best explanation. You get it. 5 years. This is you. This is the thing that takes time to get used to, and you can fuck up during the process. And let's be honest, you did. But to explain, like a game.
And so this is so surreal for me. All of this is so surreal for me. And like, Bieber came into the locker room beforehand, he said a prayer with us, and then he walked me out. One of the coolest things ever, and his public support for me is like, that means the world. The fact that he's able to put his neck out there for me and like, just keep supporting.
Put his neck, why? Because he can lose, who cares?
To me no matter what. He posted me on his Instagram twice now, which is crazy. Bieber, I fucking love you, bro. I changed my bio. It's just says Belieber now. And it's because I believe. I believe, dude. Like, how is any of this a loss? Like what? Because I didn't get my hand raised?
Good night, bye.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the new thing. Okay, new rule. I'm making it right now. Winning is for fucking losers.
Really? Winning? Repeat. Winning? For losers? Really? Because you lost?
And losing is for winners.
Yeah.
I think people would buy that. But yeah, nah, I just don't
No one will.
feel like a loser. There's a lot of content I want to do around the fight. Like a proper breakdown, behind the scenes stuff that happened. It was quite the day. Like this whole training camp has been absolutely crazy. Like I said this before, and I know it's been memed, but I woke up sick that day, and it if I'm being honest, completely destroyed my morale. Trust, I do not want to be the guy that's making excuses, but I'm gonna make excuses. If you guys saw the fight, the whole 2 points thing was one of them. And okay, this is like kind of delicate and a bit sensitive, so I didn't like prepare anything like I do for normal videos. I normally have like beats to hit, so I'm just gonna speak from the heart. I asked my videographer Andre to leave the room because I don't know where this is gonna go, but you know, I've been saying I don't feel like I lost, because I really don't. Like I'm smiling. I'm not like depressed. I don't feel like my career.
Who said that if you lost a fight, a game, no matter what, who said that you need to feel like you're a failure in life? There is the match. You lost there. No excuses except yours. But in life you won. Separate those stuff. If you lose, you don't have to be sad about it. That's it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Career is over, like, which was the big threat, or like I was made into a meme. The only meme that happened was because I said I sneezed 3 times. But like,
Excuse me, to be a meme, this is great for him. This is great for everyone. There are people who try to be a meme, and he's afraid about it.
going out, I'm enjoying my life again, and every day I get passed by people, I get phone calls, I get texts, tagged in some video online that says like, yo, Logan, you didn't lose that fight. That was bullshit. The ref made an erroneous call.
Come on, this is real. Because you have lost, the referee just did a mistake. Everyone thinks that, but come on, man. Come on.
Or it was like misinterpreted by the judges. I thought you won the fight. You should have won the fight, whatever. Just like a slew of extremely one-sided opinions about the outcome of the fight. Being 100% honest with you, I have not heard or seen one comment, not even from KSI's side or like the British fans, that have said
About
the 2
what?
points was the right call. And
So, when you do a boxing match and the referee says, okay, 2 points, up or down, doesn't matter, and then after the match, the winning team should go to the losing team and says, yeah, I think the referee was right. Who cares? KSI goes on with his life. He don't care anymore from Logan. Really. I don't know, maybe, I don't know boxing, so maybe people do it, but I think it's stupid to wait for a call, someone else to tell you, yeah, the referee was right, or you did a mistake, because who cares? Especially not the winning team.
to give you guys some context as to why this is such a big deal, I'm gonna try not to get like too technical with boxing scores, but we might have to, so bear with me. The fight was a split decision. The 2 points that were deducted from me in round 4, let's say he let me off with a warning. By the way, I think he should have done, because he had not given me any prior warnings prior to that.
I heard about this hit, but I wonder if I didn't do it to him, because I heard this is both of the sides do it to each other. Maybe his hit was just more powerful because Logan Paul is more powerful than KSI. So maybe that's why you warned him and not KSI about it. I don't know.
If that had happened, I would have won the fight. It would have been a split decision with 2 judges ruling it in my favor. Now let's say the ref did.
I didn't know that. Logan Paul was supposed to win the fight. That means that he fought better than KSI. KSI won only because Logan did a mistake. That means that KSI is not a winner. But Logan Paul is a loser because Logan Paul makes himself to lose. KSI didn't win. I didn't know that. This is a whole new perspective. Maybe this is why he says that he feels like he won the fight.
Deducted only 1 point for the tap in the back of the head.
He destroyed him.
On JJ. It would have been a majority draw. But the 2 point deduction was the reason that I full out split decision lost the fight.
To the winner by split decision from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, look at it. It looked like he was jogging outside and sweat. It looked like someone picked him up. Yeah, maybe Logan's supposed to win. But sometimes one mistake can cost you the whole game. So.
The Nightmare.
And Logan Paul won?
This is tricky for me because my initial reaction was, and I sat with this for a little bit, my initial reaction was to fight it and contest it and, you know, try my hardest to make this right. But I decided to let it go and give JJ the benefit of the doubt, kind of go hands off, give the man his win like he deserved it. He's a fighter, he's a fucking warrior, a true animal. And so I posted on.
You don't give him the fight. The referee gave him the fight. You don't have a choice. But you just don't want to be a sore loser in this grade. Don't be a sore loser. You lost.
Instagram publicly, I'm like, yo, congrats to the champ. And so I took the back seat and I was gonna let life work itself out. And then I'm just getting bombarded bombarded. Thousands of people, fans, boxing fanatics, friends, random people on the street, driving by me in cars or at the restaurant that I'm at, telling me that the outcome of the fight just wasn't right. I did some research, and the last time 2 points were taken away from a professional fight was like over a decade ago. Doesn't happen a lot. One of the times that it happened was when Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear off and spit it on the floor, which is one of the nastiest.
Really? This is the only time that someone took 2 points down? So come on. Logan didn't do something that bad. Supposed to win, probably.
Things that's ever happened in boxing. And here I am getting 2 points deducted from me for like a love tap, and that I was like a heat of the moment, just like a pissed off, I'm in fight mode. It's one of those situations where the punishment just simply did not fit the crime. It's pretty funny. This is still of the ref deducting 2 points, and I'm standing there, and I know this is like probably ruined the fight for me. It is my first professional debut. To be honest with you, I have no like real idea what I'm doing, and it's a 6-round fight. Do you know how hard it is to earn back 2 points in a 6-round fight, assuming no one's gonna get knocked out or knocked down? It just put me at the bottom of a mountain that when I looked up, I wasn't sure I could overcome it. And horrifically, I was right. And Jack Reese, who is the ref, is apparently like one of the best the California State Athletic Commission has, and one of the best boxing refs. So I don't want to dog the guy, and I don't want you all to blow up his spot. He even said it in the locker room after. I spoke to him at length. He said if he's made a mistake, he's down to correct it. And that's, I wanted you guys.
What? The match is already gone. That's it. We know that KSI won. You can just come and say, no, KSI, come here, bring me the title. You didn't win. How? Why? How you can do that? I didn't know that. You can just say, oh, no, we changed our mind about that. You lost. Really?
To hear this from me first, my team and I have decided to file an official appeal for the fight, because we just don't believe that the outcome was right. And that is, and strikes me, resonates with me to my core. And one of my biggest fears with this whole thing is being a sore loser, and that's why I'm making this video a week after the fight, is because I really had to check myself and make sure I wasn't doing this because I was afraid of losing. And historically, we've seen guys like, I've taken big L's, massive L's. By no means am I afraid of losing. In fact, I welcome it, because it's the only way I tend to experience growth in my life. But I truthfully 100% believe I did not lose this fight.
From what I heard in this video alone, he really didn't lose the fight. He won, but just this mistake cost him the 2 points that make him lose the fight. But if what he says is true, and no one takes points down for a decade, and not for that foul. So yeah, I think Logan Paul should have won the fight. Also, I saw the first fight, and Logan Paul won the fight, fair and square. So I think Logan Paul is better, but I don't know what's going on there.
I am harassed and belittled for speaking my mind or speaking out about something that I think is right. Like, again, God strike me down for doing this horrible thing, but I have to ask myself often in my life, because like I've reached this weird point where I'm too nonchalant about things sometimes. Like, I just like don't give a fuck, to be honest. And at first I was definitely like this, and then
I don't think he don't give a fuck. I think he gives a fuck more than most of the people. I mean, look at his brother. His brother, mentally, I think his brother is way stronger than him. I don't think that mentally he's strong enough to really don't care about some stuff. I think this is the appearance he wants, the persona that he wants to be, but I think he do care. I think he does a lot.
My stomach just started turning over the fact that, like, I don't believe the outcome was correct on this. And I think if I stood by and didn't do anything about it, or at least like try, I'd be way disappointed with myself. I'm making this video for 2 reasons. One, to man up and say I'm doing it, versus standing by and you guys finding out via Twitter and it becoming some sort of meme like Logan Paul's a sore loser. Like, no, I'll tell you right now, like, I just don't think.
I mean, it's great.
think I lost, and I would like for the outcome of this fight to be dictated the way it should be. And then B, this is just a plea to the California State Athletic Commission. I would just hope that you guys give this the weight that I think it deserves, because I fear that since we aren't real professional fighters, it may be overlooked. But I know this means a lot to me. I know this means a lot to my team, my friends, and most importantly, my fans and the fans that watched the great sport of boxing and the event that we put on Saturday. Andy Foster, I'm talking to you, man. I know you're a good guy, and even if the outcome does not come back in my favor, please treat it as a normal boxing appeal.
If you can do appeals like that, and this is legit, so yeah, why shouldn't you do it? This is really a strange situation that they took him the 2 points down, and for almost nothing, because I saw in UFC people that make mistakes, and not one mistake in a fight, but few mistakes in a fight, and they just get warnings 1 time, 2 times. So yeah, it's a bit strange, and yeah, you can appeal. You're not a loser if you're appealing something that you think is right, and not just for appealing because you've lost. So yeah, you will appeal. You will get the answer. If the answer is yes, you won. Literally. If you lost, then you'll have to get it. Even if all of the rest of the world think that you're right, you won, but the people, the referees, and everyone else, the system that you're in says that you lost, so you'll have to accept it. I hope that he will appeal and the referees will see that he did a mistake, and then Logan will win. I hope. Like I told you, I'm Logan too. But I respect KSI for what he did to his life. He raised them from nothing to something good. So yeah, I don't know. I hope Logan wins, and that will show it.
To be completely transparent with you guys, I have gone back and forth on this video for this whole week. I've been losing sleep over this. It's tough because like I don't mind losing, especially to JJ. Like that is a worthy adversary.
Yeah,
that dude is a G. He's an animal. And like I said in my tweet, like I cannot wait to see what he does next. I wish him only the greatest success. But if I don't stand up for something that I feel is right, what kind of fucking man am I? That is not the type of man I want to be. That's not the type of leader I want to be. That's not the type of father I want to be. So yeah, I'm gonna fight for what I believe in. Again, I think I said everything. Like I said, this video is delicate and it is just super unfortunate, a split decision, and we're back here with this controversial win that JJ had. I said I was done with controversy, and all the headlines are like, Logan Paul, controversial split decision loss. Like, why can I just not avoid some sort of controversy?
Since his mistake, like about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years almost, he's not stopping talks about it. He talks about it all the time, and this is why you will still be in the eye of the media and everyone else who talks about you and maybe don't like you. They will always call you. That's why, because you put yourself in this situation. Grow from this. Don't care about the stuff. Don't even mention it, and people will stop.
Life, dude. This is a weird one for me. This is tricky. Regardless, we put on a fucking good show. You saw the beginning of the video. Like, I'll be all right. I'll be back in the boxing ring. Boxing. It's where I'll be in the ring. Boxing. All right, dude.
Ooh, you keep fighting. This is good. Maybe next time I will see the fight. I don't know. I'm not like boxing that much, so I don't want to buy it. I can go there because I live far away from the area in Israel, and if I'll buy it, it will be only online, permission to watch. I don't know if I will do it because, one, I don't like boxing that much. I like UFC more because you use all of your body. You use every method that you want to use. In boxing, they tell you use your hands and that's it. Your legs are just to move, and I know that the legs work in boxing is important, but don't tell me how to fight. Let me fight the way I want to. In MMA, you can come with boxing and try to fight, but you can come also with sambo or kickboxing and other methods. So this is why I like more the MMA. It's more like a real fight.
We passed 20 million subscribers. That's dope. But if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And I'll be doing a proper boxing breakdown review later, and maybe a mini doc about the whole day leading up to the fight, because it was, I mean, it was horrible. But we'll talk more about that later. All right, I think that's it. I'll probably just sit here until I decide to stop the camera.
From the United Kingdom, the Nightmare.
Okay.
It probably was the worst day in his life. Standing there, thought he's going to win and then lose. And after that, when 1 hour later, when he realized that it was because there's 2 points, and to know that no one took points down for decades and not for those stuff, yeah, I understand why he's frustrating about it. But yeah, I hope his appeal will be positive and they say that he won. I hope. We just need to wait and see. Until then, thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe. You can write me stuff. You can challenge me maybe. I think about a challenging day. That means one day that you challenge me to do something. Anything. I don't know if I will do it, but I need to see if I have the time for it and when. And if I do, we'll do it. If you want me to do it, write me in the comments. Have a great day, and till the next video, see you.